evening, everyone. Do you believe God has a plan and purpose for us? Well, let's see.
Have any of you come across one of these at your home? These are pretty common around your house and in the glove box.
Well, these are maps. As you can specifically tell, road maps. They help you get from place to place. If you move into a new town, you'd buy a street map to help you find your way to work, school, and church.
Have any of you gone to Disney World before? Well, if you've gone to Disney World by road, you need an interstate map to help you get from your house to Orlando. Once you're in Orlando, you'll need a street map to help you find Disney World and get there. Once you're in Disney World, you'll need their park map to help you find all the good rides.
Imagine if you were lost and all you had were these maps. You have to search and search to find where you are, and then search and search to find the right road.
If you're lucky, you would find a place to stop and ask for directions. Imagine how many arguments moms and dads get in on the way to Disney World. If dad is lost, then he won't stop and ask for directions.
All these maps are now obsolete thanks to smartphones and GPS. Who in this room has one of these?
If you've ever walked into a bookstore, you'll know that the largest section is the self-help section. It has books from making money to getting happier and more. But just like these maps, we don't need them because we already have a source, which is God and God's Word.
And God knows where we need to go. There's no getting lost. God knows where we are, how far off the path we are, and what it takes to get back there. He'll never say no when we ask for help. He'll always be there to help us find our way back.
One day, phones will be as out of date as these maps. But one thing that never changes is God's love for us. God has a direction and a plan for our life. All it takes is a willing heart to follow His lead.
That's why we have a wonderful piece of wisdom in the Bible. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5. It goes like this. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding.
Trust is like having faith and confidence in someone. In this case, it's about trusting in the Lord. Imagine having a best friend you could always count on. Well, God is like that, but even more dependable. It's like saying, even in tough times, even in tough times, God is there, guiding and protecting us.
And the verse specifically says, with all your heart. With all your heart means by giving God everything, but just not a tiny little piece. It's like telling God, I trust you about my dreams, my fears, my joys, and my challenges.
Sometimes we think we have everything figured out. We make plans, we set expectations, but life does not always go that way. Lean not on your own understanding is a reminder that God's plan is greater than ours. It's like saying, even if I don't understand something that's happening in the world right now, I know that God is in control and all of God's plans are good.
And so in Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5, we learn a valuable lesson about trust. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and don't rely on your own understanding. It's a recipe for a life filled with joy, peace, and the assurance that God is always by our side.
As you go about your days, remember this verse. Trust in the Lord and pour out your heart to Him. And know that God's understanding surpasses anything we could ever imagine. May you all grow in the wisdom of trusting in the Lord. Thank you and have a blessed evening.